This is Woodley Precinct, just outside Stockport. My family have been in the fish and chip shop on the precinct for 25 years now. My dad died 10 years ago, so then I took on the role of running the business. When I realised how hard it was having to do tax, VAT, wages, everything to do with running the business, totally lost the plot, wasn't interested in it, wanted to get out. We decided we'd take early retirement and just shut the shop and walk away, leaving an empty unit in an area of empty units. The supermarket's closed down, the chemist has closed down, and a couple of the other businesses have failed, and unfortunately they've closed and it's affected everybody else. I think the precinct is extremely important to the community and we just need to keep it going really. My daughter suggested that we gave out a staff satisfaction survey as a last desperate attempt to think, well, we're going to put 8 people out of work. It was the best business move we ever made. They came back and said they wanted to get more involved in training. So these were people like myself that had left school with no qualifications, and it was a second chance really. So we entered awards, and every time we won an award we got a bit in the local paper, and every time we got that then we'd an extra couple of £100 on the takings. And the bottom line was we doubled the turnover in 12 months. We remortgaged our house and we've built this extension on the back. This is to give us the facility for a training school, which is going to be up in the top, where we'll train people in every aspect of running a business. The transition from the fish and chip shop to the coffee shop, I suppose, was something that we did because there was a need in the community. Everybody kept telling us we needed a coffee shop. It's not something we've ever done before, and I don't even drink coffee. It was a selfish thing really, you know. I mean, for the fish and chip shops to survive, we need the rest of the precincts to survive.
So you go on the arrows there?
Oh, of course. I thought we could combine the coffee shop with the learning thing that we'd already started in the chip shop to try and get people involved in learning and have it as a community anchor really.
We came in here and it was great. What are all the computers? Oh, well, that's for the community sort of thing. We're trying to get it going for the community to come in. I said, well, who can use them? You can if you want.
The Transformation Fund allowed us to do all the things that people were telling us they wanted to do.
I'd like to further my knowledge on computer. I'm very basic at the moment.
I said, well, I've got a computer, but I'm not on the internet. I'm half frightened of the things. I only use them for a word processor.
Even though I'm young, I've always been a bit scared of computers.
So they said, come in. So I came in and it's taken a lot of the fright out of it.
Obviously when you see other people coming in that have never done it before, you think, well, why not? Have a go.
In a big college, you've got everybody milling around. In here, you can just do it at your own pace.
So I learnt emails, folders. Well, I've done the full course for starters this morning. So now I can pop in and go on the computers now if I want to.
We have a guy comes in here, he's 86, Jack is called. This guy, Jack, has got some Charlie Chaplin memorabilia that he wanted to sell. So this young lad at 19 said, "You want to go on eBay, mate?" And he said, "Well, I wouldn't know where to start." So we actually sat with him and showed him how to do it, and he sold it. And they kind of come in and have a coffee together now. And I think that guy at 86 would probably have walked past a group of lads like that and felt a bit threatened. But because he now knows one of them, they walk past now and he'll say, "Hi, Jack, are you all right?"
We realise it's a community cafe as well, which is the best thing that's happened in Woodley, in my opinion, since I came to live in Woodley 42 years ago.
Transformation Fund money gave us an opportunity to be able to say yes. The £25,000 we used to set the place up, we'd exhausted that and some. And the tea and coffee that we were selling was barely paying the rent. But then to be able to actually come in and pay people, to get a trainer to come in to do IT, we needed some money and we couldn't afford to keep throwing money at it. So the Transformation Fund gave us that opportunity to be able to do these things. We linked in with Sure Start and put children's events on. They linked in with the churches.
My involvement in the Startpoint Cafe is on a voluntary basis. I come in and help with events that we do, supply people with the card making event that I actually did. At first I think they thought, well, I'll never be able to do that, but by the end of the night they couldn't believe what they could achieve.
We did a knitting thing. We got a local wool shop that has a knitting circle. They came in and the age range was from like 18 to 78. You know, and so you've got the older people showing young people how to knit.
People who haven't got the internet be able to come in, and if they need things, send them to by an email or apply for a job where it says you've got to send a CV via the internet. Perhaps you can't do that, so limited your job opportunities.
I never wanted it to be about a charity. It's a social enterprise, but I think we're a business with a social conscience.
It gives you the skills for the jobs as well in the future. You never know what's around the corner. And also we have computers at home, so now I can teach the kids and learn with the kids as well.
With here, it's easier to actually get that confidence because you've got so many people to back you up and say, yes, okay, you know, I'm disabled, I'm blind, but there's so many people who say, what of it?
Basically, this is the only time I get to have freedom away from the house and, you know, just be myself sort of thing. So I love it round here.
It's great because with different interests you get common interests, and with common interests you make friends.
Everybody just gelled. It's been such a marvellous thing that's happened to this community.
It's making it more of a village again, helping people to realise what they have got.
And it's been gone for a long time, the community spirit, I feel, in Woodley. But this has brought it back.